Hey YouTube, hey General Hospital fans, this is the week when Sam has the transplant surgery to save Lulu. It's going to be an emotional week, and as we know, there could be a shocking outcome in this story. Rumor has it things aren't going to end up well for Sam. Sam could end up dying in surgery or end up in a coma just like Lulu has been. There's also the possibility of foul play. Lulu's ventilator, of course, might have been tampered with. Who would want to harm Lulu? We've seen Cyrus in Lulu's hospital room at times. Could Cyrus be up to something? Or could Sidwell be behind this? Sidwell wants revenge, and we'll get into more of that in a minute. But could Sidwell be the one behind Lulu's ventilator mishap? Isaiah and Lucas even were talking about the possibility that someone could have tampered with Lulu's ventilator, so this all could be setting up for a big mystery. But the surgery is coming up this week, and spoilers tell us that Sam and Lulu's imminent procedure draws loved ones to the hospital. So everyone, of course, is going to gather before the surgery, and Sam and Lulu will be prepped for the surgery, and Sam will share some sweet moments with her loved ones, notably with her daughter Scout and mother Alexis. And we'll have to see how the surgery goes and what exactly happens. But there's a strong indication that this might not go well for Sam, okay? Alexis awaits news on Sam this week as she waits for positive updates. Maybe Sam will be recovering after the surgery and might not wake up right away, or something unexpected could happen during the surgery. We'll have to see, but the transplant surgery should work for Lulu, as Lulu is expected to return, but it could come at the cost, of course, of Sam. If Sam is lost, we can imagine the heartbreaking reactions that would have. I was also thinking this is what could also bring Molly and Christina back together and maybe put their sibling rivalry aside if they end up losing their sister. But before the surgery takes place, Sam visits Drew and Jason to get their assurance that they'll look after the kids, Danny and Scout. Spoilers also say Lucky is persuasive this week, so there could be another setback for Lulu, but the idea is that Lucky argues that they should go ahead anyway with the surgery. Time is of the essence. And over with Maxi this week, she's going to share the shocking secret she just found out from Holly, that Cody and Sasha could be first cousins, okay? So, of course, Sasha is skeptical about this, and if this is true, then, Sasha's relationship with Cody is certainly going to come to a grinding halt, right, if they're related. But Sasha isn't so sure that this is all true. Sasha went to Robert and asked him to agree to a paternity test, and Robert suggested they use the WSB lab. We'll have to see what those results are, but to Sasha's credit, she knows her mom, Holly, is known to be a con artist and might tamper with the paternity test, so Sasha wants to keep this private. "I will not let her take Cody away from me," says Sasha. So she wants to get to the bottom of this, and fast. There's also an idea that Luke could be Sasha's real father, too, but we'll see. This week, Holly and Robert have a fateful encounter too, and Robert will ask why Holly kept this secret from him, that Sasha is his daughter. Why keep this from him all this time? Of course, this could be another con on Holly's part, so we'll have to see. Diane will also be stunned when Robert fills her in on the news that Holly hid from him that he apparently has a daughter in Sasha. And honestly, I don't know what to believe. If true, this would conceivably end Sasha and Cody's relationship, but is that what the show wants? Or could there be another twist? This could just be an obstacle that Sasha and Cody are facing. Maybe they are a couple that's meant to be, so we'll see how this all plays out. Nina is also appalled this week when she learns the truth. It looks like Sasha will confide in Nina. Holly's actions are also causing plenty of havoc when they learned that the pilot, right, who got them to safely, who flew them from Africa, that the pilot was found dead and the plane was ransacked. Holly, of course, has one of Sidwell's diamonds, right, and she could have more. And Brennan asked Jason and Anna if they took something from Sidwell. They didn't, but we know that Holly did. And now Holly, of course, might be regretting that. We'll have to see. Anna and Holly have it out this week, so look for Anna to try to get to the bottom of this. Anna's also going to check in on Laura this week during the surgery story too, okay? Spoilers also say Sunny is wary and Holly seeks assistance, so could Holly want to see the diamond, maybe sell them? The diamonds that she stole from Sidwell. Looks like Sunny might be reluctant to deal with Holly though, so we'll see how all of that plays out. There's also going to be a crisis that Brennan has to deal with, so this could be related to Sidwell. Sidwell could be coming to Port Charles very soon to track down Holly and the diamonds that she stole, so that will be really chilling if Sidwell shows up. Carly and Jason are going to share some scenes this week too, and spoilers say Carly makes her case to Jason. This is probably about Jason being wary of Carly's growing connection and budding romance with Jack Brennan. Brennan, of course, was the one who saved the day with his timely intervention with the drone strike. So, of course, Carly went to Brennan to get his help too, right? So we'll see how all this factors in, but Sidwell is likely going to arrive in Port Charles at some point, so the characters are going to have to be ready for that. And over with Curtis and Portia. Curtis makes a promise to Portia this week, and Curtis also enacts a plan. This could be about putting maybe an insurance policy in place to make sure that Brad stays silent about what he found out about Portia. Or this could be about keeping Heather behind bars. So we'll see. And speaking of Heather, Steve Weber returns to Port Charles this week. Steve could be catching up with his mother, Heather, and also catch up, of course, with Elizabeth. Elizabeth gets a happy surprise this week, so we'll see if that's about Steve. Spoilers also say Joselyn and Dex enjoy a night out this week, so it'll be good to see them kicking back. Also, Trina gets support from Gio, and Molly confronts Rick, okay? So, of course, we saw Christina confront Ava and Rick, and Christina threatened Ava when she was with Rick. And Christina is really taking all of this hard, and she's not really letting this grudge go. Molly, too, is still blaming Christina for confronting Ava in the first place. And, of course, we know what happened. All of that led to the tragic accident when the baby was lost, okay? But we could be looking at more tragedy this week, this week with Sam. We'll have to see what exactly happens and how this affects the Davis girls. But it's going to be a dramatic week, so stay tuned as we learn more. I'll have more updates coming on all the exciting twists and turns in Port Charles, so keep it right here. And hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel. Watch General Hospital, ABC Daytime, and I'll see you in the next video.